Welcome back to Minecraft Agrarian Skies with Creator. Since last time, I planted some lettuce in addition to the other crops that I had. I figured that'll help keep me alive a bit better, what with the food being necessary and everything. The apples are growing, but they're taking forever. I decided to go on ahead and start doing the sieving of dust and such for ores, or rather ore fragments. So I have gravel and sand. Going ahead and I started sieving the last piece of dust that I had just to see what it would give me. So I'll go ahead and finish that. Some powdered ore. I don't think I can use that directly right now. That's alright. And I have expanded this a little bit. I get a little bit nervous about these things and their placement. I don't want to lose any of the stuff that they would give me. Let's go ahead and sieve this gravel now. Spamming right click. So broken iron and aluminum ore. And maybe some sand. Let's see what that does. They seem to do different things. That didn't give me anything. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, which one did I need? Broken iron ore. I have that. Right here. What's wrong with this? Oh, I need 4. Okay. That's what it is. So... oh, well, I got some flint. That's good. But it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to do that just yet. That's kind of unfortunate. But the flint is useful. Sort that. The sort buttons are very nice. I'm going to go ahead and sieve another piece of sand real quick. I'm just curious. Oh, hey, that's how you get crystals. Okay. I've got some crushed ores. And more flint. No, sorry. I just didn't deposit that piece of flint. My apologies. Might end up needing more storage fairly soon. Ah, very good. Got a tree grown in. Do I have any? Yes, we have one crook. And a flint mattock. But I need another crook, let's be honest here. So, there's that. Give me saplings. Definitely need to make sure that I get plenty of dirt. The more I do this, the more apparent it is how much of that I'll need. Oh, an apple. Wonderful. One crook broke. That's fine. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Oh, missed one. There we go. So many leaves. Oh, another apple. Only one sapling, though. That's rather strange. Very unfortunate for me. Oh, a second one. Well, at least I maintained what I had. Okay, there's another apple. delicious apple. What else can I do right now? Put that up. Okay. I can actually make a mushroom farm. That's something that I could do. Except it wouldn't be safe. It would probably spawn mobs. So I'll hold off on doing that for now. Now, big thing again is getting dirt. It seems to be a theme here. And I do have the bones, so I can go on ahead and speed that up some, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. It might be more beneficial to use the bones to make weapons. And tools, because I can actually use bone to make some of these things. Not all of them, but some. I can make a knife out of bone. That could help a little bit. Probably not enough to be worth it, though. I think I'm gonna hold on to those for the moment. None of those fruits look like they're ready, which is unfortunate. These could take a little bit longer. Yeah. Well, I guess I could move this, but I don't want to lose the water that's in it right now. Definitely back into a bit of a holding pattern. I really thought... I didn't read that I would need 4 of those, so I thought that I was going to be able to get that done. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So, I guess I'll go ahead and do this one real quick. Super crafting frame. So I just need a bunch of sticks and a crafting table. That's easy to do. I have lots and lots of wood. Crafting frame. Okay. Storing. So, a super item frame will make any connected inventory act like a barrel for the item displayed in it. Super void frame acts as a trash can. Okay. So that seems handy enough. Super item frame, super void frame. Oh, that's a lot of frames. Ah, need a dropper. Okay, so I can't really do that either. What about the void? Ooh, definitely not. There is no way I'm taking on an Enderman successfully right now. Okay, so that's for later as well. Trash can can't do right now. Okay, well, given all of that, I'm going to go on ahead and farm for dirt for a while. I'm not entirely sure how long it'll take me, but I don't feel like I need to force everyone to watch as I wait for trees to grow and cut them down over and over again. There's been plenty of that already without me actually just making y'all sit around and watch it. just because that's what I do when I'm not doing anything else. So, I will see y'all on the other side. Okay, here we are on the other side. I have done some expansion, not a whole lot, but a bit. The biggest thing is that I did expand the crop area. I was having a hard time keeping myself fed, and having more crops also means that I have more organic matter. So I went on ahead and fleshed this out some. It took enough dirt that it slows down the production of cobblestone in the immediate future, but that makes future production much faster, so I'm willing to take the trade-off. It also keeps me alive, so I like that. The trees have been cruel to me. They're not really giving me very good drops right now. Very few saplings, and they're taking a very, very long time to grow in. Now, on the other side, I remembered that beds exist. When I played before, I primarily played on multiplayer servers where beds didn't really do anything. So I never really thought about them. But I can skip night, so that's good. I like that. I've been doing that. Certainly makes life a lot easier. I've also expanded this wall for times when I forget to skip night. But generally speaking, I haven't really needed it, which is nice. The fruit trees, they're still pretty much useless. I'm probably going to have to plant a lot more to make them useful. But I don't really want to do that right now. I'm having a hard enough time dealing with the mobs right as it is. So I'm going to leave those be. In case you didn't notice, I actually have an ender pearl. I got really, really lucky, and it started raining when an enderman had spawned. So I looked at him, lured him over here, punched him a couple times, and the rain killed him. And he left an ender pearl for me. Very nice, very nice. Can't really use it yet, but in time. I also put down the crafting frame. It's handy, actually. It's certainly made crafting these crooks a lot easier. I just right-click on it and it gives me one. And since I burned through those pretty quick, it helps a lot. The other thing is that I covered these two barrels. Since I'm using these primarily for composting, I went on ahead and covered them so that when it rains, they don't get wet. And meanwhile, I've got these 4 over here, which I might add another one, that are just holding water. I have not finished getting the cobble yet. I only have 2 small stones. But given that I can sleep and skip night, and given the fact that I've actually managed to get the farm big enough to keep everything going, I don't think that it'll be a big deal, and it shouldn't take too much longer to get everything finished. Okay. So I will shove this in there. Oh, there we go. Another treat. But the big thing being that there shouldn't be any huge gaps in between while I'm waiting for stuff to spawn in. The other thing is that I figured that I would go on ahead and start production on the mob spawner fairly soon. I don't have the water for it yet, and it'll probably be a little bit, but I can go on ahead and make it anyways. Or at least start working on it. It'll be a little bit risky because the mobs could spawn in if I don't get to sleep at the right time. But once it's finished enough, mobs will still occasionally wander off into the hole, even if I don't have water pushing them. Still, it's better to have the water pushing them, but that could take a little while. And the mobs do produce useful stuff. There we go. I also set up these 2 better barrels for holding the 2 different types of wood. I've got quite a bit of it, and it was taking up space in the chest. So, let's see. Oh, and while I was tending to matters, I actually managed to complete this quest. I got lucky and found a skeleton that was in daylight under the trees, so I lured him out, got him down pretty low, and then chased him around the tree until he died by me punching him. So I get a heart, two cow spawns, which is wonderful. I can get either a pot or a reward bag. So if pots are easy enough to make, I'm just going to make one. I don't remember what they take. And can they give me anything immediately useful? All of this seems to take things that I do not have access to. I also found a book that will allow me to... Well, sorry, I forget how to word. I found a book that'll let me, that goes through and walks you through how the Skyblock stuff works. Oh no, actually has a couple of things that are useful. Still, I'd rather get the reward bag. They do have some genuinely useful stuff in them sometimes. But I found a book that was provided for me that I ignored previously that actually gives a sort of a quick walkthrough of different things. Now, I'm not going to follow it directly, but it did clue me into a couple of things that I've been ignoring. Like, that's actually what reminded me that I could make a bed. And part of why I made this cover. I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. Sleepy sleep. There we go. And it actually also told me about the crucible, which is, for me, a new item. So that's actually something that I'll be making fairly soon. And since that's all the pot takes, I'm not too concerned about that. So I want the reward bag. Hey, 16 dirt! Normally, I would be really disappointed, but in this case, that is wonderful. Oh, so that's how you enable that. That explains quite a bit. Hardcore mode is not active. Well, I feel a little bit cheaty for not having that on before. So, sorry about that. I genuinely did not know that I had to do that. But I've got it enabled now. So, I'll, sorry about that. Really, just had no idea. Okay, there we go. Sapling! Come on, give me more than one. See, the trees have been doing this to me lately, and I don't know why. Maybe they're mad at me. Maybe I made them unhappy somehow. There. Oh, no, it did drop a second. Yay! Ah, that's very good. Okay, so I've got 16 dirt now. That is, quite the treasure trove, actually. I think that I'm actually gonna put 4 down here. No, I'm going crazy now. There. 4 there. And, I don't have anything for them right now, because I've been just using all of the Oop, I actually don't need that much. Make 2. I've just been using all of the wheat directly, but I'd like to grow more wheat. Wheat is pretty useful, so I'll do that as soon as I get some of the wheat to come in. Guess I didn't, it's kind of a waste to till those immediately, but that's alright. Another sapling. Good, good, good. Come on. More than one. Okay. Apple. So, a bit of food. Nom nom nom. Cut this down. And tree. I've just been keeping one silkworm in storage, just in case. And I just shoved the rest in. No particular reason to save them. Alright, so, I managed to get a whole bunch of dirt out of that reward bag, and that's amazing. Next time, I will go on ahead and filter out the majority of this dirt. I'm going to keep a couple of blocks for future use, just in case, but I'm going to filter most of it. Sieve, sorry. We need cobble more than anything else, so I will see you next time. I'm Creator. This is Minecraft Agrarian Skies 2. Have a good day.